Hi everyone and welcome back to a Theme Park Worldwide News Update. It's been quite a while since I've filmed one of these sit down videos here from the studio, and that's mainly been because it's been pretty quiet in terms of theme park news. However, we're moving into the winter period now, and that's when theme parks tend to make their announcements for new attractions coming for the following year. In this video, I'm going to be giving you all of the latest information and sharing my thoughts on a brand new roller coaster coming to Six Flags Magic Mountain in California in the USA. I love Magic Mountain, it's a great park. I first went there in 2015 and I was blown away with how many rides and attractions there are at that park in a stunning location as well. And yeah, the set to actually open their 20th roller coaster in 2022. This keeps them ahead of the game. Energylandia are trying to catch them up, but no, they're going to be opening their 20th coaster at Magic Mountain, and this is really exciting. So yeah, fair play to the park. Congratulations on them building 20 coasters in one park. Phenomenal, it really is. In terms of this new ride, it's set to be a single rail coaster, but not just any single rail. It's going to be the tallest and longest anywhere in the world. It's set to be known as Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, and of course it's using the Raptor track from Rocky Mountain Construction. We've seen a few of these being built now over the past few years. They've really started to take off. However, it's a bit of a sore subject for me because when I went to Six Flags Fiesta Texas a few years ago on the USA road trip, I was expecting to ride one, and unfortunately it was closed all day. So I've still not been on one of these single rail coasters. Like I say, a bit of a sore subject, but I'm hoping to get on one next year, and maybe even I'll get to do a few of them depending on our plans next year. But yeah, this is really exciting news. The fact that they're topping the records as well. The stats are quite funny actually. Anybody remember me talking about a new coaster, Jersey Devil coaster that opened at Six Flags Great Adventure earlier this year? Well, it's going to be a very similar layout to that. In fact, it's a near clone, apart from this is going to be a whopping 1 foot taller than that ride. So that's how it's getting the record. It's also going to be 300 foot longer as well. So yeah, that's mainly due to the location of this ride. So let me talk all about that now. A few years ago, the park removed Green Lantern, which was an Intamin Zack spin. They've also cleared a lot of other space around that site as well, next to Riddler's Revenge, the stand-up coaster. And yeah, this is quite a small site, but they're managing to fit in quite a big coaster here. And the reason why this is going to be that little bit longer is because of that. So Green Lantern's old station area, it kind of, the loading area and station for this is going to be there. However, due to the positioning of this ride, it's meant they've had to add that little bit extra track at the start and end of the layout. So what we're looking at is a near clone of Jersey Devil, but not quite. There's a couple of differences with the start and also at the end of the ride as well. So yeah, let's talk all about this ride then and give you some stats all about Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. It's going to feature an 87-degree drop, 3 inversions, the same as Jersey Devil, a dive loop, a 0G stall, and also a 0G roll as well. It's going to be 131 foot tall, that's 40 metres, and 3,300 foot in length, that's 1,005 metres. In terms of the capacity on this, it'll run 4 trains, and each train can hold up to 12 riders. I know I was a bit concerned about the capacity of Jersey Devil, however, I know quite a few people that have been out there and rode it this year, and yeah, the queue seemed to move okay, to be honest. You've got to think, it's a Six Flags park, I'm not really expecting world-class operations, but yeah, it seemed like they were getting the trains out there pretty quick from footage that I've seen, and yeah, speaking to friends who've been there and actually done it this year, so that's good news. In terms of how big of a ride this is going to be for the park, I mean, you've got to think Six Flags Magic Mountain has got such a wide variety of attractions. They've already got an RMC coaster there, but they've not got a single rail, and there's still quite few and far between, to be honest. We still haven't got anything like that in Europe, so yeah, the fact that, you know, these are starting to take off in the States makes me think, are we going to see something like this in Europe soon? But yeah, it's really exciting news for the park. A great attraction for them. I've still not yet to ride one. However, from everyone's reviews from these single rail coasters, they seem to be pretty awesome. The pacing of them looks incredible. How fast it goes through some of the inversions. It looks like you're on Planet Coaster and you just press like speed up 3 times the way it whips through the inversions. So now I feel like this would be a great investment for Magic Mountain. But yeah, you look at this image here, how it's been packed into the park just here. quite a long layout ride into this very small space at the park. It's certainly going to be really interesting just to see how the area is around this. We know that the area is going to be getting quite an overhaul, which is really good. That plaza area at Magic Mountain has always been a little bit iffy, so or at least since I've been visiting since 2015. So yeah, this should really brighten that up a bit, freshen it up. There's going to be some sort of entrance portal, Greek-inspired architecture throughout as well. We saw that actually when we saw Wonder Woman down at Fiesta, Texas. Saw how that had got flame effects and stuff there, what should have been on. I mean, they weren't when we were there. But yeah, I'm expecting similar style architecture as to what we can see there with this. But yeah, I'm gutted that I didn't get to ride it. However, next year, 2022, I'm going to make it my New Year's resolution that I'm going to get to experience at least one single rail coaster. Honestly, I really want to get on one and just see what they're like. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts on this. I think it's quite exciting. I would have preferred it if it was more unique layouts, but fair play to the park. 20 coasters, and they're packing it into quite a small footprint as well, which is pretty incredible, to be honest. So I would love to know what you think to this. Will you be visiting next year? Have you already experienced a single rail coaster? I'm quite late to the party with this. I'm sure a lot of our viewers in the USA have been on at least one. So let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments. I would be really interested to hear. But yeah, it's Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. And yeah, the 20th coaster at Magic Mountain coming in next year, 2022 at the park. But yeah, there we go. That's all for this news update. I'm looking forward to following the construction of this and seeing how it goes. I'm sure I'll share another update with you all over winter with this one as well. There's going to be another news update coming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that here on Theme Park Worldwide. It got announced a couple of weeks ago, but I've not had time to film a video about it yet, and that's a brand new ride that's going to be coming to Gardaland in Italy. It's a Jumanji themed ride, so yeah, stay tuned for more information about that, and I'll share my thoughts tomorrow here in another news update. That leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. See you in tomorrow's video.